Dearest soul, we greet you with love and extend our deepest comfort and understanding during this trying time. We know that the weight you carry in your heart feels almost unbearable, as it seems that someone you trusted and held dear is now speaking of you in a way that is not only unkind but deeply hurtful. This betrayal is especially painful because it comes from someone you once believed understood you, someone who you thought had your best interests at heart. Instead, you are now facing the anguish of being misrepresented, the painful sting of falsehoods spoken behind your back, and the gut-wrenching experience of feeling as though your character is being torn apart. It is no small burden to carry, and we understand the sorrow that arises when a person you care about spreads negativity, lies, or disdain about you. The truth is, no one can escape such moments of profound emotional challenge. When you are confronted with words that seek to tear you down, it can feel like an attack on your very being. But please, dear one, know that this situation is not the end. This is a difficult moment, yes, but we are here to help guide you through it with wisdom, clarity, and most of all, love. First, let us remind you that the words spoken, no matter how harsh, damaging, or hurtful they may seem, do not define you. They are merely projections of someone who is lost in their own confusion, fear, or anger. This person may be projecting their own insecurities onto you, or they may be acting out of their own unresolved pain, attempting to manipulate others through their words. The reality is, when someone tries to tear you down behind your back, it says far more about their inner turmoil than it ever could about you. It speaks to their inability to deal with their own emotions and perhaps their fear of facing their own truths. In times like these, it is so easy to internalize the hurt, to let the words of others worm their way into your heart, causing doubt and insecurity to arise. You may wonder, is there any truth in what they are saying? Could I have done something to cause this? And it is entirely normal to feel the sting of their words and to question your reputation, your character, and your very essence. Yet we want you to hear this. Your true nature is not defined by the opinions of others, especially by those who do not truly understand you. The angels stand beside you, and we see the purity of your soul. We see the goodness within you, the kindness you offer to others, and the love that you carry in your heart. We know who you are at your core, and we remind you now that the opinions of those who speak without truth or understanding do not hold power over you. Their words, though they may sting momentarily, cannot shape your destiny or your sense of self. You are not the negative things they say about you, nor are you the labels they try to place upon you. The light that radiates from within you is untouchable by the shadows of others' misconceptions. So we ask that you step back from this moment, take a deep breath, and reflect on who you truly are, beyond the judgment and gossip. Who are you, beyond the hurtful words and the misunderstandings? What are the qualities that make you shine? What values guide your actions and decisions? What is it that defines you when you strip away the opinions of others and stand alone in your own truth? We encourage you to spend some time reconnecting with that true self, the self that cannot be tarnished by the words or actions of others. You are so much more than the narrow perspective they try to impose upon you. It is also important to remember that sometimes, when people speak poorly of you, they do so out of their own fear and unresolved pain. The person who is spreading these hurtful words about you may be struggling internally, battling their own unresolved conflicts or insecurities. Their actions are often more about them than they are about you. The pain they try to inflict upon you is a reflection of the internal chaos they feel within themselves. In light of this, we ask that you extend compassion, not as a way to excuse their behavior, but as a way to free yourself from the emotional grip their words may have on your heart. Compassion is a powerful tool because it helps you respond to negativity with grace rather than with anger. It allows you to free yourself from the chains of resentment and bitterness. When you respond with compassion, you reclaim your peace and release the hold that their words might have on your spirit. This does not mean you should tolerate mistreatment or allow yourself to be a target for false accusations. We encourage you to protect your energy by setting clear boundaries and standing firm in your truth. You do not have to engage in their drama, nor do you have to prove yourself to those who are intent on misunderstanding you. Your worth does not need validation from those who are lost in their own shadows. Trust in the divine truth that lives within you, and let that truth be your guiding force. It is understandable to feel the urge to confront this person, to defend yourself, or to set the record straight. However, we remind you that engaging in a battle of words often only feeds the negativity, creating more conflict and pain. The angels encourage you to take a different path. Instead of seeking confrontation, seek peace within yourself. Your peace is a precious gift, and it cannot be taken away by the opinions or actions of others. When you choose to walk in peace, you rise above the pettiness of those who seek to bring you down. In the stillness of your heart, ask for divine guidance and trust that you will be shown the way. We are here to help you find the strength to rise above this situation. You are not alone in this struggle. We are always with you, walking beside you and offering our love and support. Trust that, in time, the truth will come to light. Those who seek to harm you with their words will eventually reveal their true nature, and you will stand strong, knowing that you have not stooped to their level. The truth, as it always does, will shine through in the end. As you face this challenge, we also encourage you to take care of your own heart. Do not allow the bitterness and anger of others to take root in your spirit. It is natural to feel hurt, to feel wronged, but we ask you not to let that hurt transform into resentment or anger. You are far too precious to allow these feelings to cloud your beautiful light. Protect your energy by focusing on the love and support of those who truly know you, who see the goodness in your heart, and who offer their support without judgment. This situation is temporary. It will pass, and when it does, you will emerge stronger and more resilient. Trust in the process of healing, for it is often in the most difficult moments that we grow the most. You are being tested, yes, but you are also being refined like gold in the fire. You will come through this experience shining brighter than ever before. When this storm has passed, you will look back and see how much you have learned, how much you have grown, and how much more deeply you understand your own worth. We also ask that you pray for the person who is speaking against you. Pray not for their harm, but for their healing. This may be difficult, but by doing so, you release yourself from the grip of negativity and free yourself from the pain they have caused you. You are the one in control of your emotions, and you have the power to choose how you respond. Remember, dear one, that this person's words cannot alter your destiny or stop the divine plan set in motion for you. Trust in the journey ahead, for there are many blessings waiting for you on the other side of this trial. You are being guided toward your highest good, and this moment, though painful, is just a stepping stone along the way. Do not let this setback discourage you from moving forward. We also want to remind you that there are people around you who love and support you, even if you cannot see it clearly right now. There are souls who recognize the beauty of your spirit, who appreciate your heart, and who are rooting for you. Trust in those who stand by you, for their love is unwavering, and it will be a source of strength when you need it most. As you continue on this journey, we encourage you to focus on self-love and self-compassion, particularly in times of hardship. It is all too easy to forget just how deserving we are of love, kindness, and compassion, especially when life presents us with challenges or when others speak harshly about us. We can become overwhelmed by the negativity around us and lose sight of our inherent worth. But it's important to take a moment each day to remind ourselves of our true value. We are not defined by the mistakes or misunderstandings of others, nor by the false accusations they may make. We are divine beings, children of the Creator, and our souls are pure and radiant, beyond what words can capture. Each day, we must acknowledge that we are worthy of love, respect, and all the good things life has to offer. No one has the power to take away our worth or diminish the light that resides within us. We must remember this truth, even when others seem to be intent on bringing us down. In times of hardship, when we are surrounded by negativity, betrayal, or unjust treatment, it can be hard to find our footing. But we must remember that we are never alone, and we are always surrounded by divine love and protection. Trust that no matter how dark the circumstances may seem, the light of truth will eventually shine through. You will rise above the situation, stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. Keep moving forward, dear one, for your light will never be extinguished by the shadows cast by others. You are loved beyond measure, and we are here to support you through every step of this journey. Your worth is not determined by the words or actions of others, but by the love that flows from your heart, the kindness you extend to the world, and the light you carry within you. This light is unshakable, and it will guide you through even the most difficult times. Now let us turn to prayer, invoking the presence of the divine, seeking comfort, strength, and guidance for those who are in need. Heavenly Father, divine Creator, source of all that is good, we come before you today with hearts full of reverence, seeking your guidance and your protection for those who are walking through painful trials. We lift up all those who are unjustly accused, hurt by words spoken in ignorance or malice, and betrayed by those they once trusted. In these moments of trial, when the world seems against them and their peace is disturbed, We ask for your divine intervention. Wrap them in the protection of your holy angels, surrounding them with a shield of divine light that cannot be pierced by the arrows of lies or falsehoods. Let them feel the warmth of your love and the strength of your presence, reminding them that they are not alone in their suffering. We know, Lord, that you are a refuge and a strength, a very present help in times of trouble. In the face of betrayal and confusion, we ask that you bring clarity to their minds. The storm of doubt and uncertainty can be overwhelming, but we know that in your wisdom, all things will become clear.